It's the Josh Show, Season 3. A counter satire podcast designed to save the world or possibly end it. Brought to you in part by Blue Steel Productions. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Check out my page for more info. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Join me every Friday at 3 p.m. here, live on the Josh Show. You can find us everywhere. Join my evil empire today.
Well, hello, Michael Harrison. Welcome to the Josh Show today. How are you doing, my friend?
Buddy, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing awesome. I know we had some technical difficulties there for a second, but we got it figured out. So I would like to introduce you, Michael Harrison, and I'd like to know who you are with and what.
I'm with simpliHŌM real estate. I've been doing real estate for 21 years in the Middle Tennessee area, and I love the company that I'm with. Absolutely a great company. I've been with several companies in my years of doing this, and but do love simpliHŌM very much.
Good to hear. I'm absolutely brilliant. That's why I promote small business here. So as you can see down below, there's a little bit of a ticker going along saying I promote small business. And then just to let everyone know, sometimes we swear, sometimes we don't swear, but we want to make sure you guys know this could be a NC-17 show, just to let my fans out there know. So we're just going to put that out there. And back to the simpliHŌM. All right. So you've been in this industry for a while, right, Michael? So what kind of drove you to become a real estate agent?
Oh, wow. Well, I've been doing this for 21 years. It's a fantastic profession. I mean, but it's very hard. It's very difficult, you know. But I started part-time like a lot of agents do. I had a full-time job for years in downtown Nashville at Lifeway Christian Resources. And when my wife became a stay-at-home mom after our second child, I was like, hey, what could I do and learn to bring in extra income? So I just started part-time in real estate. But what I wanted to do is not just get my license. What I really want to do is learn everything I could about the business. And so I actually started now years ago. This is showing my age in doing this. So like right now, if a real estate agent is setting up appointments, they either do it online or they go through showing time or centralized showings. We have a company that does that. But back when I started doing this, it was you called the real estate company. And guess what? On the weekends, that's what I did every Saturday and Sunday. So I built those relationships with agents and I scheduled showings. And people still to this day, a lot of agents remember when I was the one answering the phone and setting up those showings. But at Lifeway Christian Resources, so my main job there, I was a call center manager. So that was just a great fit, you know, for me and learning about real estate. My friends Mike and Lindy Gong, the brokers at Remax Choice Properties, is where I got started. And I'm so thankful for them and for that opportunity that totally changed my life.
That's awesome. So a little bit about what you do personally when you're a real estate agent. I want to know how you do that. How do you interact with your customers? What's the process that you follow? Can you let me know a little bit about that?
Oh, wow. Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, here's the thing. Everybody knows 15 or 20 agents. So it's like, why should you, you know, work with me or whatever? So I'd say 90% of my business is referrals and past customers and clients, you know, over 21 years. The two closings that I've had this week were both from referrals. So I'm so thankful for referrals. The thing with me, Josh, is you get the same service from me, whether it's a $50,000 piece of land or a $3 million home. You know, it doesn't matter to me. What I want to do is just to service my clients. I'm not a transactional agent. There's a lot of agents that are just looking at it for hey, it's this one transaction. But what I want to be and what I strive to be, and I think that you've heard this too, is strive to be your realtor for life. So it doesn't end at the transaction. What I am is a relational agent. I'm a people person. It's like, that's why I want to get to know you better and learn more about your job as well. But every day is different. Every day is so different. But I love working with first-time home buyers. What we do is we do a buyer consultation so that they understand about title insurance, earnest money. I actually go through a purchase and sale agreement. It's not like sign here, sign here, sign here. And then really I show them why they should really, work with me to sign that buyer agency agreement. But I don't have them to sign that right away. It is a form that my company does require, but we kind of keep it like date night, like this is a date to see if we're going to be a good fit, if I'm going to be a good fit for you. But I don't know. I'm as honest as they come. I tell it like it is. And I absolutely love what I do. I love educating clients. Like I said, first-time home buyers, I just had a great couple, and I love that. But what the thing is for me is it doesn't end at the closing table. Like I had a closing today. It does not end there. I'm actually already helping my client today in getting somebody to do some work on his pond, in getting a chimney sweep, and different things. So I definitely stay in touch with my clients, and I think that's one of the difference. And also, when I sit down with them, it's not just getting name, email, phone number. You know what? It's learning more about that person. It's I have an all about you form that I've created with one of my lenders. So it also has on there, what's your favorite candy? What's your dream vacation? What restaurants do you like? So that I capture all of that information so that, during the year or at some point, I can surprise them with a pop by, something to surprise them with. So yeah, love what I do. Can you tell?
Yeah, I can tell that you love what you do. That's awesome. I'm glad that you're telling my viewers that, because that's what it's all about. It's about those connections that we build, and that's the most important part of it. Building those connections is what's going to drive your business forward. And it's nice to hear that that's something that you do there at simpliHŌM. And
yes, absolutely.
The things that I want my fans and my people to know on this podcast is to get to know you a little bit about the personal things that you were doing in your life as well as stuff. So it's good to hear that you're a very good people person and that you try to be their date first, real estate guy second, but realtor for life, right?
Absolutely. Here's what I love. So like I'll have a client that will call me and he was like, hey Michael, where's a good, where can I get my hair cut? I've just moved here from Chicago. Where can I get my hair cut? Or, hey, I want to do a date night with my wife. Where's a good place to go? Man, I love that, or, whatever that somebody needs. I, especially if they've just moved here, I love being that person. And I do. It's a great joy for me. And it's truly a blessing to help others. And like right now, we have so many people. And anybody listening to this, if you want more information about Nashville, because this is Nashville Business Journal just named us. I think we're number 4th place, the best place to move to right now. It's crazy. Right. We have so many people moving here from California, Chicago, New York, especially, but really all over. And being a Nashville native and living here all of my life and seeing the growth, not only in Nashville, but in the surrounding areas, I actually cover and go within a 50-mile radius of Nashville.
So I got a question for you, Michael. Why Nashville? I mean, I know you grew up there, but why should people come to Nashville and think about buying a home in Nashville? What are the benefits of moving to Nashville?
Okay, that's a great question. Well, I take it for granted, because I've lived here all my life, but we have low property taxes. We don't have a state income tax, thanks to our wonderful tourism with everybody coming here. We have all 4 seasons. When people come here from California, they cannot believe, number one, the green grass. There's so many areas where I can, in a busy suburb area of Nashville, I could still have you out in the country within 10 minutes. Now that is changing a little bit, but we have all 4 seasons. I love that as well. We don't get a lot of snow, nothing like you do, but people have commented just on the beautiful fall leaves recently. We definitely have the 4 seasons, which is great. And also we are about in Middle Tennessee here where I am. We're about 7.5 hours from the nearest beach, but we're 3.5 hours from the Great Smoky Mountains, which is great. Great place. Not only is there Dollywood there, but I love going up there to hike the chimney tops, going to Cades Cove. And it's just a great, great place. It really is. You're centrally located to a lot of things. And just the nature, the waterfalls, and the family atmosphere. And I will say this, y'all, Family Circle magazine named Hendersonville, where I actually lived, as one of the top places to live in the entire country. We're the home of Johnny Cash and Taylor Swift. So we're about 25 miles from Nashville.
That's awesome to hear that that's a part of you. So, Michael, I want to know if there's anything upcoming that you want my fans to know, or how they should be able to get a hold of you if they feel like they want to be your real estate agent. How do they do that?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I'll give you my email address. It's Michael, Michael at harrisonhomes4u.com. Or you can call me, or you can friend me on Facebook as well. But my direct number is 615-478-4600. And I would love to help you.
All right. Are there any properties that you're featuring right now that you would like people to know about?
Oh, wow. Yes, I do have one actually here in Hendersonville. And the address is 666 Cumberland Hills Drive. It's an amazing 4-bedroom home. It's in a really great area with award-winning schools in the Indian Lake area. It's been completely renovated. The master suite is amazing. It's got one of the best closets I've ever seen. It's got a screened-in porch. Like I said, lots of revisions and all to it. It has an above-ground pool, and it also has a building outside, which I absolutely love. It's like a storage shed, but it's heated and cooled. So it could be a playroom. It could be an office. So lots of great things there. But the location is absolutely amazing. And then I do have one downtown on 33rd Avenue. And if y'all would, it's in an amazing area. The first one, I'm sorry, the one out 666 Cumberland Hills Drive is $589,000. One of the things also we are offering right now is the 2-1 buy down, where basically the seller is helping out with the interest rates going up. They are willing to help out the buyer so that their rate for the first year goes from, like right now, the interest rate's like, say, right 6.5%. So your first year would go to 4.5%. Then the next year it would go to 5.5%. But then the monies that you're saving there goes like into an account, and then you can at any point use that money to get a lower interest rate. So that's one of the things. So that's really a great program right now. So and then the house, like I said, on 33rd Avenue is in the heart of downtown Nashville. It's 5 minutes from the Parthenon. Nashville's famous for hot chicken, and Hattie B's Hot Chicken location is about 5 minutes from there. 5 Points Pizza. You're about 10 minutes from Vanderbilt University, probably 10 minutes from Midtown. I mean, it's just a really, really great location. So I do have that home, and it's in move-in condition on that one there. And we have that for $749 right now. So
All right.
So yeah, I've got some great lists and some other ones that are coming up. But anybody that's interested in knowing more about Nashville, Tennessee in general, be more than happy to answer any questions, whether you're looking at buying now or maybe, coming here 10 years from now or just kind of exploring it. A lot of people come here because of the quality of life, and they come here and they'll buy a rental property. They've still got their home, wherever they're living, but they just find it very, very economical and a great place that they eventually want to move to.
That's awesome. Well, Michael, I know the real reason you're here today, to stop my evil plan. So, as you're coming here today, I've got a couple questions for you that I would like to answer. So, Michael, in your personal life, is there anything you do to give back to your local community? Is there something that you do for either the people that you are helping with a home, or something you do just personally that you're doing to help bring community closer together?
Okay. I'm involved in the Meals on Wheels program to help out with our elderly folks. I'm very involved in my church as well with different things. And recently, teen suicide is really, really rampant. And so I've been very, very involved in a project here locally about that as well. So I'm always looking at ways to definitely give back.
That's awesome to hear. I'm glad to hear that. So, Meals on Wheels is one of the best things that I think are out there right now for people to be able to go out and do that. That's a very important thing for people to come and do. So when Meals on Wheels are involved and those elderly people will get those meals, you're not just delivering a meal. You're also stopping by to say hi. You're also stopping by to give them a friendly meal, a friendly thing, right?
Absolutely. It really started during when COVID first started. I called my church to see what I could do, to help. And, we would go get groceries for the elderly. And so that's kind of where it really got started. And yeah, building that connection and just helping others. However I can help, I want to be there.
Yeah. And you touched on teen suicide as well. And I want to let you know, from someone who's been in my life, I was one of those people who almost committed suicide when I was a teenager. So I tried to do suicide about 7 times in my life. I know that's something that I'm sharing with my fans. I've shared with that before, but I'm sharing it with you. So suicide prevention has always been a big thing in my life, because I learned that wasn't going to be the answer. There's more hope out there than there's not. And all you need is someone to talk to, sometimes a friend, a family member. If it's your church, there are 899 numbers out there, or crisis lines you can call, and there are places out there like you that you can go to and get that counseling and help that you need, because you're having a mental moment. And that's something I'm very, very passionate about. And I've let my people know here on the Josh Show that I am one of the biggest proponents of that, suicide in general, because I think even if you go to heaven or go to hell or whatever your personal beliefs are, you only get to be this person once in your life. I only get to be J.A.W. one time in my life. You only get to be Michael one time in your life. Even if you come back as a different person. So, but whatever that may be, whatever people's personal beliefs are, I don't try to shove my personal beliefs down people's throat, but we believe in reincarnation and stuff like that. So, we believe you can come back as a better spirit, or maybe with karmic debt you have to repay and stuff like that. But it's really nice to hear that you get involved. So, can you touch a little bit about how you do that with your church or anything like that?
Oh, well, with the suicide prevention, it was actually with a dear friend of mine who's an agent here with simpliHŌM, and I got involved there. It's Parker Strong for Suicide Prevention, and I wanted to help out any way that I could. And so we actually raised money, so I was it was like whoever raised the most money was the winner of this contest recently. And but the good thing is we raised so much money. But here's the thing, it's so hard to talk to someone about suicide prevention, right? I mean, so we're working with the local schools on these park benches. So like, that's one of the things. But her son, there were no signs. It was like, and it just gut wrenching to me. She's the night before it happened, or they're driving home, they're happy, and get home, says good night, love you, Mom, and it's the next morning. There was absolutely no signs, and I hate it. And so, if there's anything I can do to educate people, that I definitely want to help out. So think about it. If you have a place, like if you have an inkling that somebody is having some issues, you know what? You can invite them and take them to one of these park benches that are in different locations. And it says Parker Strong for suicide prevention. So you can sit there and you can start a conversation a little bit easier. You know what I mean? Like you could sit there and say, hey, what's going on? But you can say, oh, did you see what this is all about? Suicide prevention. It's a way to bring up the conversation, so any way that I can help that, it's truly an honor to be a part of helping and educating people. So the schools in Sumner County, where I live here in Hendersonville, are all on board to help out with this as well.
That's awesome to hear that that's something you are passionate and getting involved with. That's really good to know. See, people, this is what I'm talking about, saving the world here. Michael is actively trying to help save our world by doing these couple of simple things he does just in his daily life. He's going out of his way to make a little bit of time every time he gets it to be able to do that. So the Meals on Wheels, the suicide prevention and stuff like that, those are incredibly good places to donate to and be able to help with people in the elderly and teen suicide and stuff like that. So if you guys can donate any kind of money to any of those sites, either the Meals on Wheels program or the teen suicide prevention places or any kind of suicide places, that will increase the value of getting people that help. Those keep the lines open. Those keep the people employed so they can answer those calls. That helps with all that. Those keep those drivers going. Those keep the people going. This is not only just a job for them, this is a passion for them most of the times. So,
and if somebody wants information about Parker Strong for suicide prevention, please contact me and I can get you in touch with my friend Camille. It could be something that you could start in your area, in Minnesota or wherever that you are located.
That's awesome, Michael. I'm really glad to hear that.
Sure.
So, just one of those things where we kind of work together as a team and we try to do the best we can every single day. And that's what's most important, guys, is that we take every day as a gift. Every day can be the best day ever if you really want it to be so. So that's kind of my mantra in some ways, so that I can, get that here. And just that. And just so people know here, I'm going to get you guys a banner here so you guys can show a little bit more here. All right, and I'm going to scroll this at the bottom of the screen just so we know people. All right, here you go. All right, so if you guys want to contact Michael, you can contact him at the ticker below. This is his personal page. So if you want to contact Michael, this is how you can contact him for those informations as well. He's also shared his number and he's also shared his email with you today as well. So I'm really appreciative that you do that. So Michael, as we're moving forward and doing things, I just want to know that I can see you're a very passionate person. You're very involved with stuff that increases the beauty of this world, and that you're convincing me maybe my evil plan isn't so great here, but I got to get my my evil plan out here, and I've got to get my book out, and I'm starting to fill it up, guys. And if I start this evil plan, I've just got my magic red button around here somewhere. Jesus, I can't find it. What magic red button? And when I press the magic red button, it says, this is easy. It's not connected yet, but one day it will be. So we're trying to stop my evil plan from destroying this world. And that's what Michael's here to do today, is help me stop my evil plan. But he's doing a great job of that. So Michael, as we end this episode, I just want to reiterate anything about your business that you would like to add in this last couple of minutes here that you would love my podcast people to know.
Well, I've been with several different real estate companies. I started with Remax, and then I went to Keller Williams, but now I'm with simpliHŌM. I'm so thrilled with them, and they provide so many services to my clients as well. We're right on track to do 2,500 transactions for $1.4 billion this year. We're number 10 in transaction volumes for all of Middle Tennessee, and number 8 in the number of agents in Middle Tennessee. So I love being a part of that company. What else to know? When you are buying a home, there's no reason why you should not use an agent, because it doesn't cost you anything. And a lot of people think you're going to get a better deal if you go, like even new construction. You're not going to get a better deal at all. You need to have somebody to represent you. And then the other thing that I would say would be really look at real estate. It's one of the greatest investments. So somebody, even if you don't have a home right now, or if you're thinking about an investment property, you could find a duplex, live on one side of that, rent out the other side of it that's paying for your mortgage. There's just a lot of great programs that are out there. I just recently got a first-time home buyer where they actually didn't have to put any money down at all. And we got the seller to pay for the 2-1 buy down. So they only had to put 5%, down. So I just love educating people. But any questions that anyone has about real estate, about Middle Tennessee, about Nashville, about the surrounding areas, I would absolutely be honored to help you and answer any questions. Or if you want to call me, I'd love to talk to anybody.
All right. Can you please tell me your contact information one more time so my viewers will be able to contact you one more time, please?
Sure. Well, there's Michael at harrisonhomesforyou.com. My phone number, direct number, is 615-478-4600. And so, that's really the best ways to reach me.
That's awesome. Well, Michael, I really want to thank you for being on my show today. You're an awesome guest. I really appreciate you coming on and trying to stop the evil plan today and bringing us closer together as a community. That's what we do here, guys. That's my real evil plan, is to bring us closer together as a community so that one day we can be in a world where we can do more sharing, caring, and trying to support one another. That's the most important thing for us to do in the world here today. So I just want to say thank you, Michael Harrison, and thank you to simpliHŌM for being on the Josh Show today. I really, really appreciate that.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right. I want to thank everyone for being here today on the Josh Show, and thank you, my guest, Michael Harrison, for being here as well. So we are going to end up here one more last time. I just want to say, everybody, don't forget to join me Friday on Facebook Live at 3 p.m. Don't forget to like and subscribe my page. So don't forget to click that little link down below that you can find somewhere right here, around there, and around here, because you know that you need that. So don't forget to do that as well. We will see you next time, guys, next week, where we will have Steve Spurgeon on, and he is a person who goes to other places and does a song called Wake Up America. He honors first responders, and he's going to be on next week. So don't forget to join me next week as well, here live on the Josh Show. Thank you again, Michael, and we're going to say goodbye to everybody here. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget, I'd rather be here out there. All right, we'll see you next week, guys. Bye-bye.